great philanthropist who has helped good causes wherever he goes. Today, our chief guest is the Chief Executive Officer of the Uganda Communications Commission. It is my greatest honor and pleasure that I welcome our chief guest, Honorable Nyombi Tembo, to come and address the congregation.
Thank you, my elder brother and the Chancellor of the great Nkumba University. So, Mr. Chancellor, sir, the Vice Chancellor, Chairman of the Board of Trustees, Chairman of the Council, Honorable ministers in the House, as parents, as graduates, the academic staff, our leaders in security services, whom I see here, from the police, from the prisons, our leaders from Lottery, religious leaders, parents, guardians, graduates, ladies and gentlemen, I'm immensely gratified by the opportunity to address you today as we gather to celebrate the 26th graduation of Nkumba University, marking not just an academic milestone, but a journey of 30 years of educational excellence. Allow me to extend my heartfelt appreciation to the Nkumba University community for the warm welcome we've received today. Allow me to extend my heartfelt appreciation to the University Chancellor, Mr. Emmanuel Katongole, Vice Chancellor, Professor Jude Rubega, and the entire Nkumba University community for the warm welcome. Nkumba University has a special place in my heart, having witnessed its remarkable evolution over the years. From its humble beginning as a kindergarten in 1952, the institution has transformed into a beacon of knowledge and innovation, now standing tall as one of Uganda's premier higher learning institutions. This transformation is a testament to the devotion of founders, the University Council, the Board of Trustees, the entire Nkumba community. Today we do not merely celebrate 30 years of education, but we celebrate 30 years of transforming dreams into reality, and dreams that have enriched Uganda and the world. The trail of professional Nkumba University has produced its vast and varied business experts, educators, lawyers, researchers, scientists, journalists, public administrators, and so many more. These professionals are not just reshaping Uganda's socio-economic landscape, they are making waves globally. This institution has truly left its mark on the world, with its alumni leading in fields that are critical to national and international development. As Executive Director of the Uganda Communication Commission, I've had the privilege of collaborating with Nkumba University on several fronts, particularly in advancing the ICT utilization. Through Professor Jude, the Vice Chancellor, and his colleagues, we've collaborated with Nkumba University in a variety of fields, more so in assessing the utilization of ICTs in agriculture, utilization of ICTs in the PW space, and other areas. Today, Professor Jude is one of our key pillars in conceptualizing the advisory on how we are going to uptake artificial intelligence. And as all of us know, artificial intelligence is here to stay. It has come. We must embrace it. And can you join me, please, to thank Professor Jude Rubega for his acceptance to be on the team that is conceptualizing how Uganda is going to uptake AI for the benefit of everybody. In today's digital age, information and communication technology are no longer optional, but are essential tools for innovation and development. I commend Nkumba University for championing research and innovation in these areas and pledge the Commission's continued support for your ICT-related research initiatives. Together, we are helping shape a more connected and informed Uganda. I'm incredibly excited to learn about the establishment of the Nkumba University WASH Institute right here in Entebbe. This pioneering initiative will play a critical role in building capacity in water, sanitation, and hygiene sectors, key areas that have a direct impact on public health. As part of this initiative, I understand that a computer laboratory with a capacity of 50 computers, it will be set up. It is therefore with great pleasure that I announce on behalf of the government of Uganda and on behalf of the UCC that we will fully equip this laboratory with 50 computers. We believe this humble contribution will significantly enhance the research and innovation capacity of the Institute and the university at large. To the graduating class of 2024, the only thing I can say is that congratulations. Congratulations that you have received this paper. But I should also hasten to add that the paper is the beginning. Continue walking the journey. I personally graduated in 1988. Up to today, I'm still studying. The dynamic environment in which we live requires us or commands us to partake continuous learning, like the Vice Chancellor ably put it. We must continue to learn as we also continue to unlearn those issues that push us back. The dynamic environment in which we will be working requires not only papers and qualifications. Papers and qualifications are the foundation. The workplace today is looking for people who have character. The workplace of today is looking for people who have positive energy, people who are committed, people who are team players. These are skills that we nearly don't teach at the university, but which you must work on as individuals if you are to thrive in the dynamic environment which you are entering in today. You stand at the threshold of a new and exciting chapter in your lives. Your hard work and perseverance has paid off, obviously, and today you walk away with degrees, diplomas, and certificates that are not just pieces of paper, but gateways to boundless opportunities. I urge you to embrace these opportunities and strategically position yourselves in the world of work, which is rapidly evolving. We live in an era where technologies like artificial intelligence are shaping industries and defining the future of work. As you venture into this chapter, I encourage you to invest time in understanding AI and how it can be used to optimize service delivery, enhance efficiency, and drive innovation. AI will not replace human intelligence, but will complement it if used wisely. Stay curious, keep learning, and adopt to the emerging trend that will shape the world you're about to enter. Since most of you are young people, I think I'll have this one also as a prefix to my speech. Internet is here with us and for the good purpose. But like any other innovation, there are a number of people that would want to use internet to disrupt communities. Use internet to your full benefit, but use it cautiously, especially our young people. I should tell you, internet does not forget. Internet does not forget. Whatever you do in the digital space, especially our young people, you should be sure that you will be able to defend those actions 20 years down the road. We've seen quite a number of our young people using internet for issues I'll take a bit degrading. Be cautious. Internet is watching. Internet is building a character around you. And the people that would want to work with you will no longer give you sleeping pills. They will no longer give you booze so that your real self comes out. They will go and search about your character. The good thing and all the bad thing about internet is that the things you do and are seen by so many people are the first one to pop up when somebody wants to know what you are. Use internet for the benefit of yourself, but use it cautiously. Lastly, I would like to commend Nkumba University for its unwavering commitment to providing quality higher education to the citizens of Uganda and beyond. The university's leadership in education, research, and innovation is critical to Uganda's development agenda. Let us continue to work together, using education as the foundation for a brighter future for all. Once again, congratulations to the class of 2024. Congratulations to the parents and guardians. Your journey is just the beginning, and the world awaits the impact you'll make. Go forth and shape the future with courage, innovation, and purpose. May God bless you. Thank you.
Another big round of applause for the guest of honor. But also a round of applause to the Chancellor. Another round of applause to the Vice Chancellor of Nkumba University. Thank you so much, the guest of honor, the Chancellor, and the Vice Chancellor for those remarks. I am sure and I believe that the audience, especially the students, have heard you loud and clear. Thank you so much for the message.
Thank you very much, Dr. Bossa. There is something in common you need to appreciate. As a researcher, do you realize that our chief guest has some special attachment to Mitiana, yet our Chancellor, the same? What about the University Secretary, Professor Kasekende? So, Mitiana, people present, muli muchintu.
Even as for Luero, we are coming.
Even you for Luero, you can come later. I think Dr. Muganga could also be. Please find out. Also maybe Mitiana.
Thank you so much. All these speeches, something came out commonly, and that is AI.
Yes.
It is here with us. We have to accept it. The guest of honor ably mentioned that it has not come to compete with us, but it's an enabler for us to even be more effective and efficient. So that is a very strong message to you, especially the graduating class, that you're going to the world and there are robots who can replace what you are going to do. So please make sure that you go and compete favorably, because you are being tipped by these great speakers.
But also our chief guest said Nkumba University has a special heart, a special space in his heart. Thank you very much, dear chief guest. We are proud of you.
And in the interest of time, ladies and gentlemen, allow me at this moment to take the honor and invite the university secretary to come and make mention of a few dignitaries and VIPs that are on this occasion.
Professor Kasekende is a professor of organizational behavior. Like in Nkumba University at 30 years, the professor stepping here one time was a grade 2 certificate owner, then grade 3, then grade 5, then bachelor's, then master's, then PhD, then professor. Very welcome, Professor Kasekende, University Secretary, Nkumba University, at 30 years, celebrating the 26th graduation. Professor, welcome.
Our chief guest, our Chancellor, protocol observed. I would like to make mention of the following guests present. I will recognize the presence of Professor Patrick Chamanywa, the Vice Chancellor of Uganda Matters University. We also recognize the presence of Professor Muhammad Mpezamihigo, the Vice Chancellor of Equator University of Science and Technology. We recognize the presence of Associate Professor Rose Clark Nanyonga, the Vice Chancellor, Clark International University. Also present is Professor Lawrence Muganga, the Vice Chancellor, Victoria University. I also recognize the presence of Sister Dr. Elizabeth Mirembe Naku, the Dean of Education, representing the Vice Chancellor, University of Chisubi. I also recognize the presence of the Academic Registrar of St. Lawrence University, Dr. Masaba. Other guests present are Mr. Alan Karisa, the first Chancellor, Kenya High Commission. We have Dr. Drake Patrick Mirembe, is the Chief Technology Officer, HTech Consults. We also have Mr. Bugembe Ronald. Thank you. Mr. Bugembe Ronald is the branch manager, Centenary Bank for Abaita. Thank you, Mr. Bugembe, for coming. In our presence also is Mrs. Rita Rubega, the Risk Control Manager, Absa Bank, Uganda. Mrs. Rita Rubega, may you stand up for recognition? Mrs. Rita Rubega is the wife to the Vice Chancellor of Nkumba University. So she keeps our Vice Chancellor. CPA Baker Sechito is the Chief Operations Officer of HTech Consults. Emuria Charles, Miss Emuria Charles, would you like to stand up? Miss Emuria Charles was the last principal of Nkumba College of Commerce and Advanced Studies and the first acting university registrar of Nkumba University. That's Mr. Emuria. Ephraim Charles Kwizera is the chairperson honest contractors. Thank you for coming. In our presence also is the former University Secretary of Nkumba University, Mrs. Kapsabe Semwezi. That's the person in whose feet I stepped, Mrs. Semwezi. She's now the Secretary to Council of Victoria University. Now, other guests present include Honorable Christina Boy Peter. She's a member of Parliament in South Sudan. Honorable Member of Parliament Emmanuel Lorira. She's a Member of Parliament in South Sudan. We have the former Governor of Central Equatoria, Juba, Honorable Emmanuel Adil, is also here. We also have Dr. Irumba Muhammad, the Deputy Mufti of Uganda. Thank you, Doctor, for coming. In our midst also, we have the District Governor-elect, Rotarian Christine Cheyune Kawoya. You are most welcome. Hilary Bisangwa is the Assistant Commissioner General, of Prisons and the Director of Human Resources. You are most welcome, Commissioner. We also have Assistant Inspector General of Police, Mr. Kafero Moses. And that is Michael Ja. We also have the Director, he's the Director of Human Resources and Training also. In our midst, we also have Honorable Anita Alajab. She's from South Sudan and she's a Member of Parliament. Honorable Christine Nakwal Simon, Member of Parliament, South Sudan. Honorable Semira Ayen Lewis, Member of Parliament, South Sudan. Honorable Helen Horacio, Member of Parliament, South Sudan. And all those are students of Nkumba University. We have the Minister of Tourism from Toro Kingdom. I think this is PGD Joan Kantu. You are most welcome. We also have the former academic registrar of Nkumba University, Mr. Busulwa. Mr. Busulwa was once the head teacher of King's College Buddo during those great times, and then he came to Nkumba as the academic registrar. We also have CP Richard Echega, Commander, Kampala Metropolitan Police. The commander is graduating today. Assistant Inspector General of Police, Bamunoba Ubaldo, the Director, Chief Political Commissioner, Uganda Police is here with us. He's also graduating today. Honorable Jennifer Edward, State Minister for Gender, South Sudan. Honorable Janet Aya Alex, a Member of Parliament, South Sudan. We also have Mrs. Ruth Seninde, Academic Registrar of St. Oh, okay. I think I made a mistake. Mrs. Ruth Seninde is the Academic Registrar of St. Lawrence. Dr. Charles Masaba is the Vice Chancellor of St. Lawrence University. Chairperson, Vice Chancellor, Sir, and Chief Guest, let me make mention of the governance of Nkumba University. We have members of the foundation body, and in our presence is Dr. Ben Kamiachintu. Also is Mr. David Sengendo Mvule. Those are foundation members. We have also Mr. Muhammad Kaliango. He's a member of the foundation body as well as the chairperson of the Board of Trustees. We also have Prince Edward Molondo. Members of the Board of Trustees include Mrs. Deborah Nachejwe, the Vice Chairperson. Dr. Andrew Chida Makubuya is a member of the Board of Trustees. Mr. Eddie Lekamia is a member of the Board of Trustees. And Mr. Patrick Situ is also a member of the Board of Trustees. I introduce to you Chief Guest and Chancellor Professor Wilson Muyinda Mande, the former Vice Chancellor of Nkumba University. In our midst too is the Chairperson of the University Council, Dr. Christopher Mayanja. Also present as a member of council is our Vice Chancellor. Our Vice Chancellor is Professor Jude T. Rubega. Other members present of the University Council include His Excellency Noah Kasimba, the Guild President, and also Her Excellency Lamula Nangendo, the Vice Guild President. We have Mr. Sonko Jackson, a member of council. We have Dr. Sulaiman Bosa. Dr. Bosa, please. Dr. Bosa is the coach of the university. He's the director of Kampala campus, but he's also my boss as the member of council. Olivia Chintu Nabulia is a member of council. Francis Sengendo is a member of council. And also we have a member of the audit committee, Mr. Wilson Kabanda. Probably the last one, nearly the last one, is the Reverend Kayemba. Reverend Kayemba led the prayers. I think he's also here. Chairperson, those are the few I have been able to get. I've been reminded of the chairperson of the foundation body, Mr. Sengendo Flu, who is away, but his wife is present. Mrs. Flu, would you like to stand up for recognition? And that is the family in whom, the one that we have named Flu building. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Professor. A round of applause for Professor Kasekende for recognizing those dignitaries. Ladies and gentlemen, now, the next item on the agenda is one of the key that brought us here. And in a short while, we will invite the ARA to invite the deans to read out the names of the graduates. But kindly, this will be the order. The PhD, traditionally, they will read out their citation one by one. They will step onto the red carpet a bit faster and then go into the Chancellor to honor them and confer their degree for PhD. Then thereafter, the deans will come. And a dean of school, for example, social sciences, will read out the degrees. For example, okay, we'll start with the masters and read all the master's degree students. Then the chancellor will confer and thereafter go into the next one, the next dean. And the degree will be the same and the certificates and diplomas will also follow suit. Now, the master students will come up to the red carpet, but they will not walk onto the red carpet. The dean of students will guide you. Yes, next time when you read ADA, you go to the red carpet. Then the dean will guide you, the dean of students will guide you, and then the bachelors, yours is even more comfortable. You'll just stand where you are, they will confer your degrees. Then in the next graduation, maybe 2 years to come, you will also come forward. I take the honor now to invite...
But before you
Please.
invite the academic registrar, allow me to join the University Secretary to welcome Professor Henry Alinaitwe Mwanachi, who is also doubling as a parent today and is the DVC Makerere University. Professor, could you raise up where you are, the DVC and parent? You're very, very welcome. Now, Mr. Chancellor, sir, it is our pleasure to invite the academic registrar of Nkumba University to take us into yet another session. Dr. Frank Pio Chinji, thank you very much.
Dr. Frank Pio Chinji, the AR, will start with the awards with the best students, and then we'll go into other awards that are here, and then later on, he will do the biggest task. You're welcome, Dr. Frank Pio Chinji, the academic registrar, sir.
Thank you. Mr. Chancellor, sir, I present to you the Palimora Award for this graduation, the 24th graduation, who is Kobsinge Jolly. Kobsinge Jolly, can you step forward? Kobsinge Jolly is our Palimora Award. Kobsinge Jolly she's coming. Kobsinge Jolly is an all-around student, both in academic and sports, and in a way of interacting with others. She's doing a Bachelor of Business Administration in School of Business Administration. I present her to you, Mr. Chancellor, sir, for the award. As Kobsinge Jolly gets back, Mr. Chancellor, sir, I would like to present to you one of our best Masters Research awardee, who is Mirembe Vanes. Mirembe Vanes, if you are there, I request you to stand up, to step forward, and you receive your award. As Mirembe Vanes is coming, she belongs to the School of Science. School of Science. Mirembe Vanes has been doing a Master of Natural Resource Management. That's what she has been studying. And her research topic is perceived effect of electric fences in mitigating human-elephant conflicts. A case of Maction Falls National Park, Uganda. I present to you, Mr. Chancellor, sir, Mirembe Vanes, for the award. Members, can we clap for Mirembe Award? I know it is not easy to get such an award. Congratulations.
As Vanessa is stepping back, I invite in the degree class the best student with a CGPA of 4.9, and that is Komakech Charles. Mr. Komakech Charles, if you are there, step forward. And again, Mr. Komakech Charles belongs to the School of Science. That school is glaring. Members, we clap for Mr. Komakech as he steps forward. Komakech. Komakech. Mr. Komakech. Mr. Komakech has been studying a Bachelor of Science in Public Health, and he got a first class. While Komakech prepares to step forward to receive his award, Mr. Chancellor, sir, I present to you the diploma class best student, who is Mr. Oriem Vincent. Mr. Oriem Vincent, if you are there, step forward. Oriem Vincent, he got a CGPA of 4.75, and he has been studying a diploma of wildlife, forestry, and resource management. Mr. Chancellor, sir, I present to you those awardees. When they appear, they will come and pick their awards. Next, Mr. Chancellor, sir, I would like to present to you. Please, can you move faster if you are an awardee, please? I present to you Mr. Oriem Vincent. Vincent, move with all the vigor. Please. Yes, Oriem. Thank you for the efforts. Mr. Chancellor, sir, I present you the Dean of Schools to come and present to us the award of doctoral degrees. And I request the supervisors to accompany the PhD students that are receiving their doctorates today. I invite the Dean School of Social Sciences to come and present to us our doctoral awardees. Dr. Ann, please, thank you.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present to you the PhD candidate, Chaze Richard, for the award of Doctor of Philosophy, degree in Psychology of Nkumba University. Chazel's study investigated the family support system and alcohol addiction recovery status in Uganda. May I please have the supervisors move very fast? I'll hold on for you. Professor Mifumsoke and Dr. Pio Chiinji. Mr. Chancellor, sir, the study investigated the relationship between family support systems and alcohol addiction recovery status among the relapse case and non-relapse individuals in Kampala and Wakiso districts in Uganda. The findings of the study contribute to the academic literature on alcohol addiction treatment and recovery status, while also providing valuable insights for researchers and addictional professionals working in the field, aiming at improving the recovery process at the family level following treatment from addiction treatment facilities. Mr. Chancellor, a family engagement capital and family interconnectivity literacy model was identified from the gaps. The study recommended that alcohol addiction treatment programs and policymakers should specifically integrate motivation enhancement therapy, mutual health support, and cognitive behavioral therapy while designing treatment programs. The study was funded by the superiors of the Congregation of Holy Cross, in particular the Right Reverend Neary Patrick, the Bishop of St. Cloud's Diocese, USA, and Father Dr. Binaka Cyprian, and Partners of Hope, Tanzania. The study was supervised by Professor Mifumsoke and Dr. Frank Pio Kiinji. Having satisfied all the requirements, Chazel Richard is presented to you for the award of a Doctor of Philosophy degree in Psychology of Nkumba University. Mr. Chancellor, sir.
By order of the Board of Trustees and by virtue of the authority vested in me, I confer the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Counseling Psychology of Nkumba University and admit you to the honors, rights, privileges, and obligations pertaining thereto. Congratulations.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present to you the PhD candidate, Lindrio Celestine, for the award of Doctor of Philosophy degree in Psychology, Specialty Clinical Psychology of Nkumba University. I request supervisors Dr. Nyende Paul and Dr. Kiinji Pio Frank to move forward. Lindrio's study examined the influence of alcohol addiction recovery interventions, and recovery factors on perceived sobriety in the selected hospital and rehabilitation centers in Kampala and Wakiso districts. The study found that, among others, most patients face challenges of keeping sober due to perceived sobriety, resulting to relapse after discharge, and therefore a high rate of readmission. Alcohol addiction recovery interventions significantly and predict moderate positive results on perceived sobriety. Lindrio developed a model called the Integrated Self and Community Awareness Recovery Model to help recovering addicts to manage continued vulnerability and develop healthy, productive, and meaningful lives. The study was privately funded and supervised by Dr. Pio Kiinji Frank and Dr. Nyende Paul. Having satisfied all the requirements, Lindrio Celestine is presented to you for the award of the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Psychology with a specialty in Clinical Psychology of Nkumba University. Mr. Chancellor, sir.
By order of the Board of Trustees, and by virtue of the authority vested in me, I confer the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Counseling Psychology of Nkumba University and admit you to the honors, rights, privileges, and obligations pertaining thereto. Congratulations.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present to you the PhD candidate, Ahari Mpsia Diana, for the award of Doctor of Philosophy degree in Public Administration with a special focus on social work of Nkumba University. May I request the supervisors, Professor Francis Kasekende and Dr. Frank Pio. Ms. Ahari Mpisia's study examined the relationship between elderly protection, gerontological mechanisms, and welfare status in Uganda, with a focus on selected older persons in southwestern region. The study found out that physical, emotional, and socioeconomic protection positively and significantly correlated with welfare status of older persons in southwestern Uganda. Ms. Ahari Mpisia developed a model titled Sustainable Humane Elderly Coexistence Model for improving welfare status of older persons. The model emphasizes humane interaction, coexistence, stewardship, and justice to promote sustainable solutions for enhancing elderly protection and improving the welfare status of older persons. The study was funded by Nkumba University and supervised by Professor Francis Kasekende and Dr. Pio Kiyinji. Having satisfied the requirements, Ahari Mpisia Diana is presented to you for the award of the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Public Administration, Focus Area Social Work of Nkumba University, Mr. Chancellor, sir.
By order of the Board of Trustees, and by virtue of the authority vested in me, I confer the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Public Administration and Management of Nkumba University and admit you to the honors, rights, privileges, and obligations pertaining thereto. Congratulations.
I have the honor to present to you the PhD candidate, Sabiti Murema Posiano, for the award of Doctor of Philosophy degree in Development Studies, Focus Area Communication of Nkumba University. I request Professor Faustino Rachmeza and Dr. Regis Zombeire to step forward. Mr. Sabiti's study examined the influence of community radio broadcasting on socio-economic development among communities of Greater Mbarara District. Specifically, the study examined the influence of community radio's health broadcasting, community radio's educational broadcasting, and community radio's agricultural broadcasting on socio-economic development of communities in Greater Mbarara District. The study found out that health promotion broadcasting and health prevention broadcasting have a significant positive influence on socio-economic development of communities. Results indicated as well that broadcasting regarding education on socio-cultural issues, in addition to education broadcasting related to government programs and agricultural production, have a significant positive influence on the socio-economic development of communities in Greater Mbarara District. The study also showed that levels of community participation are significantly enhancing the moderating effect on the relationship between community radio broadcasting and socio-economic development of communities in Greater Mbarara District. Mr. Sabiti's model titled Sustainable Conscientious Operational Radio Enterprise Model was developed to enhance socio-economic development of communities. The study was privately funded and supervised by Professor Faustine Orach-Meza and Dr. Regis Zombeire. Having satisfied all the requirements, Mr. Sabiti Murema Posiano is presented to you for the award of the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Development Studies, Specific Area Communication of Nkumba University. Mr. Chancellor, sir.
By order of the Board of Trustees, and by virtue of the authority vested in me, I confer the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Development Studies of Nkumba University, and admit you to the honors, rights, privileges, and obligations pertaining thereto. Congratulations.
I have the honor to present to you the PhD candidate, Simbwa Peter, for the award of Doctor of Philosophy degree in Development Studies of Nkumba University. Supervisors, Professor Mawa Michael and Associate Professor Solomon Asimwe, please step forward. Mr. Simbo has studied, explored, and examined education service management in refugee communities in Uganda. The case of Kampala and Chiliandongo refugee communities. The study found out that, among others, refugees worked together and set up their schools, which later got support from government and development partners. They have become self-sufficient through skills gained from Uganda's system of education and students' peace clubs. These are all due to increased efficiency and innovative approaches to education by organizations providing education and the local authorities. Mr. Simba developed a model. He titled it Refugee Education Community Participatory Model that can assist the Office of the Prime Minister and other stakeholders in the management of education for refugees in Uganda. The study was privately funded and supervised by Professor Michael Mawa and Associate Professor Solomon Muchwa Asimwe. Having satisfied, therefore, all the requirements, Mr. Simbwa Peter is presented to you for the award of the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Development Studies of Nkumba University. Mr. Chancellor, sir.
By order of the Board of Trustees, and by virtue of the authority vested in me, I confer the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Development Studies of Nkumba University and admit you to the honors, rights, privileges, and obligations pertaining thereto. Congratulations.
Thank you so much, the Uganda Police. Ladies and gentlemen, I have someone here with only one name so far, Gift. The mother of Gift or the father, I have a gift for you. The mother of Gift, please come here at the MC tent and you pick the gift. Because Gift is here crying for you, Mama Gift.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I would like to present to you once again Mr. Komakech Charles, the degree-based student, the bachelor's-based student with a CGP of 4.9. Komakech, I request you to step forward to receive your award. Thank you. Move faster. Members, let us celebrate Komakech's effort. We clap for him. It's not easy. That is the gentleman who almost neared a 5. Please move forward to the Chancellor and receive your award. And once again, this is a student from School of Science who has been studying a Bachelor of Science in Public Health. In the meantime, Dean School of Education, I request you to step forward and present our PhD candidates to receive their doctorates. Dr. Esther Namugumi.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present to you the PhD candidate, Kaizi Peter Lwanga, for the award of the Doctor of Philosophy degree in Education, specialty in Education Planning and Management of Nkumba University. Using a convergent parallel mixed methods of research design, Kaizi Peter Lwanga investigated the mediated influence of students' learning environment on lecturers' pedagogical practices and students' academic performance in universities in Uganda. He used the case of Chambogo and Nkumba University. The study employed a regression and path analysis to analyze the extent of this influence. The study found out that no influence of students' socioeconomic status and lecturer-student ratio on adopting lecturers' pedagogical practices. However, students' characteristics to a greater extent influence the choice of lecturers' pedagogical practices. As a contribution to knowledge, the study thus proposed a pedagogical practice of innovative learning programs and integrative pedagogy model. This will aid the lecturers' pedagogical practices in Uganda's universities to enhance students' academic performance. The study was self-sponsored and supervised by Professor Jesse Sekama and Dr. Simon Peter Ongodia. Having satisfied all requirements, Kaizi Peter Lwanga is presented to you for the award of the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Education of Nkumba University. Mr. Chancellor, sir.
By order of the Board of Trustees and by virtue of the authority vested in me, I confer the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Education of Nkumba University and admit you to the honors, rights, privileges, and obligations pertaining thereto. Congratulations.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I'm honored to present to you a PhD candidate, Mbalangu Adolf, for the Doctor of Philosophy degree in Education, specialty Language and Literature of Nkumba University. The supervisors, Professor Andrew Peter Ziga and Dr. Frank Pio Chiinji, please accompany the student. Mbalangu's study explored and examined the efficacy of Uganda clan systems pedagogy in wildlife conservation from the 3 indigenous counties of Uganda Kingdom, that is Kyadondo, Busiro, and Mawokota, as a case study. The study found out that people's cultural indigenous knowledge based on the totemism, taboos, and traditional spiritually contributed a lot to the nature conservation before the interruptions from agents of foreign cultures who rendered Africa's values, norms, and customs as static and devilish. Mbalangu Adolf evolved a culturally based conservation model as a remedy to conservation challenges faced today, as a model for integration of the indigenous traditional conservation strategies with the modern policies for a sustainable and lasting solution to nature conservation challenges. The study was funded by University of Kisubi and the Congregation of the Brothers of Christian Instruction, Kisubi. It was supervised by Professor Andrew Peter Ziga and Dr. Frank Pio Chiinji. Having satisfied all the requirements, Mbalangu Adolf is presented to you for the award of the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Education, specializing in language and literature of Nkumba University. Mr. Chancellor, sir.
By virtue of the Board of Trustees and by virtue of the authority vested in me, I confer the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Education of Nkumba University and admit you to the honors, rights, privileges, and obligations pertaining thereto. Congratulations.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present to you the PhD candidate, Isa Muhammad, for the award of Doctor of Philosophy in Education, specializing in Education Management and Planning of Nkumba University, supervised by Dr. Esther Namugumya and Dr. Frank Pio Chiinji. Isa made a study with the performance of teachers in Uganda. The case used is the selected